If you want to check out different content from myself, I've just set up a second channel where I'm going to post fitness and things. The link for that will be in the description. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Norwich City career mode. We're going to start with a live game, and we are against Watford at home. We've got our brand new sign-in in the starting 11, and let's skip to the lineups. Here we go then with our lineup. Tim Krul in goal for the time being. Aarons, Godfrey, Simican back from injury, and Lewis at the back, with Cyprian and Sangar in the middle. Kubo, Jonathan David, our new signing, Ezekiel Barco, and Baranatea up top. And that's, of course, how they start. Now, we will switch into that 4-1-2-2. Kubo is actually going to play centre mid. Not sure how I feel about that, but apparently he can play there. Watford's starting lineup looks a little bit like this. I'm not going to go through them. Lewis Dunk plays for them now, apparently. I'm not going to go through them like, one after another, naming them all. But Tom Cleverley there, De La Sarr still there, Champong, of course. He scored against us again last season when we simmed the game. Ward Prowse on the bench, and they're not using Ben Foster. Hello, Kubo's heavy touch there. He's gone down under a challenge. Referee says play on. He's threaded. There's Hughes, and a great save from Tim Krul. Barco needs to run here, and he just wasn't. Here's Baranatea. Good turn. Barco, not Simican. Simican's the centre-back. Ball comes back for Cyprian. Good effort. Here comes Kubo. Heel to heel. Here's Jonathan David. Baranatea. Jonathan David. Can he bundle his way through? No, he can't. First snap at goal for him. Short goal kick. We are approaching half-time. I may have made a mistake there. No, we've got away with that one. Lewis inside to Cyprian. Here's Sangar. Here's Kubo. Powering forward. Gap opened up. There's Barco. There's Baranatea. Ball through to Barco is brilliant. Oh, he's dragged it wide. He has dragged it wide. And that is a benefit, or rather, not a benefit, of having a 5-star weak foot striker, which is what I would like. But I'm not sure of the weak foot of Barco. It's probably 3-star. That is a golden opportunity and by far our best chance of the half. Sangar back into Kubo. Heel to heel. Wasn't at the angle I wanted. He hit it straight. I wanted him to go at an angle, but he didn't. But there we are. It is what it is. It's just FIFA 20 for you. Cyprian does well. There's Jonathan David. Baranatea inside to Barco. Ball back through to Baranatea. Can he... Well, that's surely a foul. He's been tripped there. Referee says no. Play on, and it's a throw-in. I'm a little bit disgruntled by that. I won't lie to you. We will need to make a substitution next time the ball goes out of play. We just need to inject some freshness. That's a great ball. Well, it's not cleared very well. De La comes in. Simican, we've missed this guy. We really have. He's so good. And that's why he's valued at nearly 30 million right now. Kubo powering forward. I've told Baranatea to make a run. There it is, the run. Back it comes to Kubo. No, Barco, sorry. This Baranatea again. Drag back. He's in on goal. He's going to have to go for goal from there. It was never going to go in, but we've forced the corner. Gilmore inside. Kubo looking for that overlapping run again. They are on overlap, but for some reason they take ages to actually initiate it. Ball into Ferreira. Lovely touch, although he's a little bit wide. Trying to drag back for about an hour then. Here's Kubo. He needs to pass it away. I tried to get it away so that either we'd get taken down for the foul or we could play it across for the shot. Sangar with acrobatical kick forward. No need for it really. And I think that could be the end of the game. They are going to mount one last attack. It's Suarez coming forward. He's done well there. Hughes and Suarez linking. Kubo chasing down. There goes the midfielder. Oh my God, Ward-Prowse turning into Ronaldo. And an absolute rocket from Suarez has gone wide. And that will probably be the end of the game. I mean, yeah, that was very disappointing. We have approached deadline day. Kante has gone to Bayern for 93 million. That's the top deal. Timo Werner has gone to Bayer Leverkusen for 91.5. And finally, Longley to Bayern Munich, who are now a European powerhouse, for 82 million. The latest deals are Camarasa to Sampdoria. Lukaku's gone on loan back to Belgium. And that's an interesting one, from Burnley to the Portuguese League. Well, it is what it is. Right, I would imagine we'll get a couple of offers in here, but I'm not looking to sell anyone unless it's a fantastic offer. Leicester are in trouble, if you ask me. They have signed Basogog from us for 13.7, but they've sold their best defender, their second best defender, and they've also sold Armity and Benkovic for 101 million. Absolutely crazy. Liverpool have signed Fabian from Napoli and Dumfries as well, which actually wouldn't be too bad in real life. Gabriel Jesus has gone from Manchester City. Man United haven't bought anyone, which is, and neither have Man City, by the way, which is the most unrealistic transfer window ever. And they've sold Dalot. Newcastle have bought a few players, maybe Maximilian Arnold. We, of course, have only really spent 9 million, which is quite nice. And our acquisitions are insanely good compared to the departures. I think Southampton are going to be in huge trouble as well. They've sold nearly 5 first-team players there. Tanganga and Davis has gone from Spurs. They've not bought anyone. Ward-Prowse and Kubas have come in again. They've sold a lot there. Watford. West Brom have brought in a lot of players. What else have we got going on here? Arsenal have sold 85.5 million, including Lacazette, Bellerin, Mustafi and Kolasinac, and have bought no one. Brighton were the ones that bought Armity, but they have sold Proper and a few other sort of big names in there as well. Bristol, they've come up to the Premier League and spent 5 million. Well, that's a recipe for relegation. Chelsea, I would imagine, are going to win the league here because they've actually gone out and strengthened with 3 very good players. And Everton, again, have done exactly the same. They've sold, I would say, 1 first team, 1 backup, and Balassi. Leeds have spent nearly 20 million. They've not sold anyone. And we're back round again. Shocking. Next up is a game that I don't think we did live last year. Well, maybe we did. I don't know. I don't think we did. Manchester United. We are at Old Trafford for this one. I think I wanted to do it live last year, but unfortunately it sort of fell in that period where I was pre-recording. But we're going to get to see what the Manchester United lineup looks like, and we're going to get to see how good they are. Incidentally, as we wait for the lineup to appear, a window just popped up that told me that Manchester United have the best defence in the league so far this season. I can see Marcelo there. We have the 4th best defence this season. De Gea still in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Savic, Maguire and Marcelo at left back. McTominay and Fred in the middle. Otavio, Bruno Fernandes and Rashford. And up top, Anthony Martial. They've not bought anyone, of course, this season. They've still got Chris Smalling, Rafael Guerreiro, which is unbelievable because that is a player that I think they should sign in real life, and everybody disagrees with me. Well, EA agree with me. As if I need to really mention it, but our lineup is exactly the same as the one that failed to beat Watford. Defence the same, Sangar, Cyprian in the middle, Kubo, Jonathan David, Barco on the left, and Barrenettea as a striker. Of course, we do have a formation change, and Barco and Barrenettea will be the 2 strikers, David as the cam, Cyprian, Kubo centre mid, Sangar CDM, and the back line will be the same until we get sacked, basically. Sangar plays it out to Kubo, who has pace, apparently not as fast as Bruno Fernandes, and Marcelo, well, he goes round Marcelo. He's used to playing against him, of course. He's come from the same club. And here we go into the box. Kubo, well, it was a brilliant run from him. We've got a corner out of it, and you can see that the fans are happy that he's tried it. He's skinned Bruno Fernandes. He went round Marcelo, and he couldn't quite get the ball across goal. Here's Barco on the ball, receives it from the throw, knocks it down to Jonathan David. Here's Cyprian. Barco needs to play that around the outside. Jonathan David puts a ball in. He might be offside. He's not. And that is another corner. Marcelo needed to put it wide, because at the back stick, we had someone arriving, and it could have ended up in a goal. Nice sustained pressure. Little ball into Jonathan David. We've not seen an awful lot of Jonathan David. That's a nice back heel, though. Barco, Jonathan David back to Barco. Heel to heel. Can he go round? Can he go round? He can. Can he play it across goal? Why? Why did the game not allow me to select Barrenettea? Because that was a tap-in, and unfortunately, he slid a little bit too late, and he's not managed to steer it goalward. That is a big, big opportunity wasted. Don't really know what to do with it here. We need to steady build up. Hello, though. Kubo. Could he go for another one? Kubo uses that fake shot, gets inside. Well, he goes for goal. Oh, how close. How close has Kubo gone there? And he's playing centre mid. He's ran all the way again. And when you look at it the second time, maybe not as close. He probably should have hit it a little bit sooner. And you can argue that that's my fault, but it is what it is. We are approaching half-time. Another long raking ball from Otavio, and Aarons was equal to it. He's been dumped on the floor by Rashford. It didn't look... well, that's half-time. It didn't look too friendly, really. But, yeah. No, Otavio's got the ball back again. Great defending. I tell you what, Lewis and Aarons have been so good in this game. That's a corner. Got a bit of a break on here, I think, maybe. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but it's worked out unbelievably well. Fresh legs Ferreira, and this is what I wanted him on for. He's got pace. That's an unbelievably good challenge. I was hoping it would go out for a corner, but it didn't have the legs. That's a great tackle from what I believe was McTominay. Nice tackle. Barco into the middle here. Well, it's gone a little bit too far from what am I liking, but here's Cyprian. Cyprian, play it, mate. Here's Jonathan David. Barco, round the outside. Sangar, of all people. Can he play it into the middle? He can. Kubo takes it into the area. He goes for goal. He's hit the post. Please. It is. Is he onside? I think he's onside. No, he's offside. Oh, my days. Oh, well, I actually thought it was. The camera didn't do that weird thing. Oh, that's really frustrating. I genuinely thought we'd scored. Rashford's gone off. And I didn't... Oh, it's Rafael Guerreiro who's come on. Well, I mean, that's an interesting one. He's not really... I mean, he is kind of a left wing, I suppose, but he's not at the same time. Oh, that's frustrating. Bruno plays it into the middle. McTominay has probably been the best player in the Man United team today. Ball thrown out. Ferreira inside. Sangar needs to play it before he gets tackled, and he doesn't. Fred is too tenacious in the challenge. Rafael Guerreiro. Here's Guerreiro again. Puts a ball in. Oh, well, Martial has just missed a golden opportunity. Simakan, for the first time this season, has been completely beaten near post. He didn't really know an awful lot about it. He overshot his run back, his tracking. And Martial could have and should have scored. They weren't in any rush. 2 0-0 games in a row. I apologise that has been a very boring session right there. I don't know what to tell you. Watford were essentially parking the bus. They had a very good setup. Oh, is that Milik? Yeah, it looks like Milik. He's actually the captain. Yeah, Watford had a good setup. They were very defensive. They had very quick attackers. It was quite difficult to get a grip of them. Manchester United just held the ball very well. We had opportunities. We could have and did have the ball in the back of the net at one point, but he was offside. Martial should have scored at the end, so I suppose swings and roundabouts. And both games have finished 0-0. We currently sit in 8th place. After 5 games. I am very happy to report that we haven't lost yet, and we've only conceded 2, and we've scored 7, which says an awful lot when you really think about it, because we hadn't conceded or scored any in the last 2 games. So in 3 games, we've scored 7 and conceded 2. We have 9 points. Everton up there in 5th. The reason I mention that is because we play them next. They have lost 1. They've only conceded 4, and they've scored 10. So I feel like we're going to have a little bit of work cut out there. But they do have a game very, very soon after then against Newcastle. So maybe they'll have one eye on that, looking to rest someone maybe. But either way, it's going to be an interesting ride this season, because I feel like we're going to be in and around where we are right now. Last season, up until the last maybe 6 games, we were in and around 9th or 10th. This season we have strengthened. Kubo has come in. Jonathan David has come in. Our players have got better. We should theoretically be challenging for that sort of top 8, top 7. I would love to try and grab a European place. I'm not sure in FIFA whether we get sort of 6th and 7th, and whether they take into consideration FA Cup winners and League Cup winners and all the rest of it. So I'm not sure, because there it just looks like 4 Champions League and then 1 European place. But if you guys know, let me know in the comments, and yeah, that would be very much appreciated. Next episode, Everton and who else? I'm not sure. We'll play maybe 3 or 4 in the next episode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, though, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.